All right, good evening. Welcome to season 2 of Paranormal Files with me, Mike Purcell. Tonight we have Angel and Lindsey Morales from Dark Hallow Paranormal. Welcome, guys.
What's up, bud?
Hey.
Not much. How have you guys been?
Good.
Been good.
Been good.
Working, taking care of family.
Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, what have you guys been up to?
Oh, man.
A lot of planning.
lot of planning. We have, between our 4 kids and jobs, we are also setting up 2 Paracons this year.
Nice.
And I think we're going to be in about 4 or 5 Paracons this year, but we're hosting 2. And I mean, you of all people, you and Gwen know that is pretty much time consuming as it is.
Oh, yeah. So where are your Paracons going to be? Virginia?
Nope.
No, they're going to be at the Crescent Sanatorium and Prison in Pennsylvania. And then the other one is going to be at the Haunted Liberty Theater in Naniglow in Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay. Wow. You have to get us the dates because I don't think Gwen mentioned Crescent because I know she likes that.
Oh, yeah. I've already talked to her about it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's on June.
No problem.
Yeah, it's June 28th.
June 28th. Nice. Okay.
Yeah, June 28th is Crescent, and August 23rd
is Liberty.
Is our Haunted Liberty in Naniglow, Pennsylvania.
Okay. Nice. So, what have you guys been up to as far as investigations, or is it planning? And are you with the planning with the festivals? Just taking up your time.
Oh no,
we were just in Gettysburg 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah, we did. We stayed, booked the whole weekend for the Rainsworth Lodge, historic Rainsworth Lodge in Gettysburg, and we did that for 2 nights, and that place never disappoints. That place never disappoints at all, and I mean it's. Shout out to Daniel Bonner and Jenna, husband and wife. They completely hook you up. This is like bed and breakfast style, full running utilities, kitchen. I mean, it's one of those places where you're blessed enough to get a whole bunch of food and you just stay there all weekend. You walk in there on a Friday, you don't have to leave until Sunday. We never want to leave. And you're, oh my Lord, 15 minutes away from all the battlefields.
You're only a couple minutes from town. You're
like
right
literally, not even 15
I
minutes.
would say like 5 minutes from the center of town.
Nice.
Yeah, that was wonderful. We do that, and then we between Phasma box, trigger objects, REM pods going off. You have you get the dead bell, shadow figures stomping, like marching. I mean, the sensation of someone always standing over you. You're allowed to bring your dogs, and we brought our little dog Gemma. Well, she's not so little anymore, but we brought our dog Gemma, and people that usually cuddles up with and is always like, oh, pet me and everything like that. She was growling at them, barking at them, like it was like even the dog had mysterious actions.
Yeah, for about an hour she just kept growling at our teammate Mike for no reason, and she knows him. She sees him all the time. She just started growling. Everywhere he went, she watched and she started growling, and we're like, what is happening?
And you know what was crazy? Like he said this, and I don't even mean to be like so cliche. Yeah. But like the way he said it, the dog was like parched up, staring at him, barking, and he looks at us, and his response was, I feel like she's looking through me at something behind me. Like she's looking through me. Like it was like, wow, man. Like it was an awesome location.
Nice.
It was like only for like about an hour or so. And then after that, she snuggled up next to him again.
She was fine. But then we were downstairs in the basement, and the fan turned on, started spinning and malfunctioning, and we were getting knocks at 3s, and REM pods were going off the stairs. Like this was a whole hour of just like, like the portal was open for 60 minutes. It was pretty awesome, man.
Yeah.
That's great. Gwen, we haven't done any investigations. I think we were with the Central Pennsylvania Paranormal. I think since then we're not on the outcast with those. So I don't know if we're going to start our own or do something. But I do miss going out. I know I can't think of the place. There was a sort of like a bed and breakfast we did 2 or 3 years ago, and not really anything going on. We went. It was a thing like a weekend where you paid. They had like you could do readings. The people would read you and so you got to investigate. We didn't get anything, but I'll have to tell her. I would like to try to play. So your paranormal group rented the place for the weekend?
Yeah, it's on Verbo and everything. You could go on to Verbo and look up Rainworth Lodge.
Yeah.
You could book it through Verbo.
Wait, what happened? Are you there? All right. Hang in there. I think we okay, we'll wait for Angel and Lindsey to come back. Hey, Gwen's watching. Gwen, we're gonna have to book this place. And we're gonna have to start our own group. Or just me, you, and I. Team of 2.
There you go.
There we go.
There you are. Amber's watching. Daniel Lee Barnett. Hey, Daniel, big guy from the UK. Thanks for watching.
And I heard you say Gwen was watching.
Yes, she says hi, Angel and Lindsey. Love you, love and miss you.
Hey, girl.
So right before you came back, I said we're gonna have to go and book this place, or
you would love it.
Either her and I would start a group. You know.
Oh man, no, you guys would seriously.
There's 4 bedrooms. They're all the whole house is furnished. Fresh bed sheets, towels to take a shower. The showers work. Like it really is.
They really hook you up, man.
There's pots and pans in the kitchen, so you could buy food and make food while you're there. Like that's what we did. Yeah. They did have some coffee. We did bring our own coffee, but they do have some coffee for you.
But they have an awesome, the old original blacksmith shop that there was a confirmed story of a boy that was held hostage up there, and actually it was during the Civil War, and he ended up escaping and then joining I don't remember if he was North or South, but I know whoever captured him, which I'm pretty sure it was Dominant Confederacy, he must have joined the Union and then went and fought against that location.
Oh, nice. A lot of history. All right. So, let's see. I come back. Everybody watching, thanks for joining season 2 as me being the host of Paranormal Files Into the Darkness. While we're waiting for them to come back, probably having some internet connection problem. My next show is going to be Monday, the 24th of March. I'm going to do it on the 2nd and 4th Mondays of each month. My next show, we're going to have Vivian Powell from the UK, and she'll discuss her investigations and her paranormal group. Hey, there they are. They're coming back.
There you go. There
you go. Hey, welcome back.
Okay, so sorry. We're having technical difficulties tonight.
No worries.
Yeah, but check it out, man. It's a beautiful location.
Another location that's similar to that too is the one in West Virginia, the Heyman House.
Oh,
the haunted Heyman House in Sutton, West Virginia. It's another place that you can rent the whole house out. It has, I'm trying to think, 4 or 5 bedrooms.
Yeah.
It's fully furnished with fresh bed sheets too, towels to take a shower, pots and pans in the kitchen too, and it's an old style Victorian house. And that place is. I've been investigating that for years. It's very active.
Yeah,
I've always had something happen to me there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. While Gwen's watching, if you could answer, where did we go to Gettysburg? What place did we stay in where we met Sue and Darren? because I don't think we really got anything on that weekend. But we've camped at the Gettysburg battlefield, and then during the night we'd sneak into the drive around the battlefield because I mean not only am I a history buff, I'm also wanting to see things. I mean everybody gets experience. Not everybody, but a lot of people say on the battlefield you hear, you see things. I don't know. Maybe I'm just they're shy around me. I don't know. But come on out.
No, paranormal is the best because it's either really on or you're really off.
Yeah.
It's just 50-50, but that's the beautiful thing, part of investigating, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. And when it's on, it's on. When it's off, you're like, come on, somebody, just come and make a noise. I've never been touched. I've never seen an apparition yet. I've heard voices, I've seen orbs, stuff like that. But yeah, I'm one of these days.
Yeah.
But so what else is going on, you guys? I mean, you guys are busy. And Gwen, thanks for telling me about their Paracon at Crescent. I'm the last one to know. But yeah, what else?
Oh
you guys been up to? How's marriage going? I mean, you guys got married last August, right?
I still have all of my hair. I still have all of my hair.
And we went on a paranormal honeymoon.
Our honeymoon was 5 days, 5 locations. We took the camper. Yeah.
Oh, nice. That is
nice. We went all over. We were we went to first stop was Sweet Springs Sanitarium. Okay. And then we went to Fairfield.
We went to Fairfield, and then we went to the Monroe House.
Yeah.
And then we
ended
at the Ross House.
The Ross House. And then there was our team got us into one of their old school locations, and we're trying to, it'd be pretty cool to put that one on the map in Pennsylvania. Yeah. In Punxsutawney. But yeah, 5 nights, 5 locations. It was amazing.
We'd investigate all night, and then we'd go out and sleep in the camper, and we'd wake up and go to the next location.
Yeah, that's exactly how it went.
So you guys found like a campsite that you guys or
no, we parked at every location right there. So in the middle of the night, when you want to investigate, you can get up, just go investigate. Yeah. If you were tired, want to take a nap, go take a nap. I mean, we parked in every single location. Yeah,
we were parked right next to Sweet Springs the whole night. We were hearing stuff in the building while we were sleeping in the camper.
I actually woke up. Yeah, I woke up at it was like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning to use the restroom, and they're doing like work there, and the best way I can explain it, I've been in construction for 17 years, and the best way I can like explain it is something like grabbed like a whole spool of wire and was just taking turns throwing it. Like it was enough to where like I found exactly the hallway that the noises were coming from. You can almost see the vibrations, but there was nothing there. And I mean, it was like first light when she got up and we got dressed and we got out of there. We really did. We really did.
Hey, Dave Lester from Virginia checking in with the Virginia Cryptid.
Hey.
So
that's awesome.
You guys have questions for Lindsey and Angel? Go ahead and put them in capital letters, and we'll get them up on the screen.
Yeah.
So you guys are busy.
Yeah, always busy. We're family and paranormal. That's what we're doing. We're also part of the haunted theater that she's a key holder to. I'm actually we're on the historical board. Paranormal director of operations. I'm the vice president of the historical society, and we've been refurbishing that, and we work on our theater, and we do like volunteer days as well. Like people want to come out, we let them investigate like the whole night. Like we're always doing something paranormal. We're always
trying
doing
to get
something
Crescent
spooky.
back on the map again.
Yeah, Crescent, we're a big part of that again, and things are moving very well. So it's going good. It's going good. Everything's getting cleaned up. We are going to be up there to help out with some public investigations. They're starting up. A big thing for them was this Paracon was let's show the owners that the paranormal could really rock it, and we announced this Paracon, and let's just say numbers wise, for it being March and it's in June, this is.
I already have at least 40 vendors, and it's only March.
It's yeah. So and it's gonna be man, and the beautiful thing about it, especially like when I talk to Gwen about it and everything, it's like there's so many investigators that have been waiting for Crescent to open back up again, that Lindsey, myself, Dark Hallow, and fellow investigators around who we basically lived there at one point. It was it's like a huge home gathering for a whole bunch of amigos, and like the positive vibes there are like amazing.
Yeah.
Like everyone's coming together. Like I really do think if we can just show, and we are going to, I know we are, this paranormal community is going to open up, and we're going to show everyone that we can come back. We can come back, and we can be successful, and it could be what it truly deserves to be.
Yeah.
Is the best way I can say it.
Is it open to the public, or is the new owner just kind of not there yet?
It's very limited. So the new owner is more focused on tactical training and airsoft, and Imaginarium Sanitarium is the one that has done the haunted houses up there. He's the one that's pushing the owners to bring the paranormal back. And they're kind of like, oh, well, show us that the paranormal makes money. So he's been hosting some public events. I think he's limited.
He's noticing that there is something with it.
Yeah, like he's making money off of it.
It's limited.
The privates are a little bit limited. Like they had a bad experience one night with a group, and so they're kind of limiting who they're letting in to do a private.
Yeah.
They kind of want to do research on the groups. They want to see your social media. Are you someone out there who's posting demonic stuff and saying every place you go is demonic? Like they're shying away from stuff like that. They kind of just want to know people's background a little bit more before they allow you on the property.
Yeah. But public-wise, yes.
Public-wise, the publics are doing really great, and especially for the winter season, because they open it up for November and December, and they have it open March, April, and May.
Yeah, and they did some in January, which everyone as paranormal investigators knows, especially for some place that location doesn't have heat. That's our dead months.
Yeah.
And so this is the beautiful thing, being positive. For the success that we were able to experience during the winter months, and they actually blessed us with an extra 3 months and allowed us to do a Paracon, I really do think that we can bring this back 100%. Gwen was part of that process back in the day, and I mean, she knows like we can bring. Oh my Lord, you came that night too when Gwen came. Did you come that night when Gwen came up to interview, or were you not there?
I wasn't there. No.
Oh man. Okay, but your wife is such a sweetheart. It's a blessing to know her. Like I remember her coming, and she was like, let me bring some equipment in. We were like, absolutely. And this woman showed up with rollies on both hands stacking stuff, and I was like,
remember that night.
Oh, she was there, and I was like, oh, she's hired. Like she's good. That's Gwen.
She knows.
And I've never, and you know what's funny is running into you guys at Penhurst was such a blessing.
Yeah, that was
because I've always known, like, especially you guys are so you guys are like a beacon wherever you guys go. Like wherever you guys have ever been, I've always known where you were. Like it's so easy to find you guys. Like your vibes, your energy, and everything. And you know what's funny is I promised her that I was gonna build her a coffin. And I damn sure have that coffin downstairs.
Oh yeah?
That she will get. All I wanted,
because it's a funny joke. She says we're married to death do us part. So Gwen, we got your coffin, baby.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is like so amazing. I really do have it. I'm gonna go get it. Hold on, I have to talk to Lindsay.
He built it like a couple months ago.
That's funny because she just commented. Was it yesterday? She's like, "Death do us part." She's like, depending on, it's up to you. It depends on how long or short it's gonna be. Because I think she's gonna kill me. But it's like now I got a coffin that's made for her. Oh, let's get it going, Gwen. Your days are numbered. Be on the.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was nice running into you guys in Penhurst, and that was the only time we've been there. We didn't make it back last year. I think we were scheduled.
Oh yeah, we missed you last year.
Yeah.
It has hinges with your door lock, and all you do is open up. The only thing I was waiting on is got knockers.
Oh yeah.
That's the only. I told her I wanted a sticker, and I could imprint it right here, and this is y'all's.
Oh, nice. We'll have to get measurements and get her on that. That's nice. I thought it was a bigger one, like a life size. I guess we'll have to cremate her and then throw her in that one.
Oh, this was standing on top of the life size one. I build them. Yeah.
No, that's funny. Oh man. But yeah,
What's funny? Yeah, I said what's funny is you should have seen the neighbor come outside when I was building it, and she had to talk to her.
Yeah, the neighbor's like, that looks like a coffin. I'm like, because it is, and she's like, because it wasn't Halloween when he was building it. She was like,
not at all. Not at all. Yeah.
That is funny. Frontiersman Adventures. Hello, he joined. Virginia Cryptid says, I can pull that up. He says you could prop that against the wall with the doll she has. Oh, yeah, that creepy doll she has that she bought at Penhurst. I mean, that is, I haven't seen the head spin around or move, but man, when she came over, because their booth was next to ours, and she's like, I'm going to buy a doll. And I know she said she wasn't into dolls, but she's like, I'm buying this. I don't know what it is. It's calling to me. So she bought this doll.
Oh, my goodness.
When you do her show, it sits behind her on a shelf. And I think she always says, if you see the head move or something, let her know.
She had a similar experience.
I had I'm not like a huge like haunted collector. Like I don't collect dolls or anything, but we went to Paracon. It was at the West Virginia Paracon, and Pale Horse.
Moundsville.
Yeah, and Pale Horse Emporium was stationed across from us, and they had this nun doll that was sitting on their table, and I kept staring at it all day long. And I kept telling Angel, I said, I'm pretty sure I had one of those when I was a kid. My dad worked at a college, a Catholic college, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure one of the nuns bought me one of those when I was a kid. And it kept bothering me all day. I just kept staring at it all day. Finally, like I walked up and I was like, what's the story with her? And they're like, we really don't know. We just got her a couple days ago. Like we've only had her a few days. We really don't even know if she's haunted. And I was like, I can't, like, what do you want for her? I can't stop staring at her. And I ended up buying her. And she's our Nina the Nun doll. I named her Nina. And she goes on a lot of our investigations. And Pale Horse loves it so much. They have a magazine. And they've been doing articles on her, like Nina Travels. And we'll take her to haunted locations, take a picture, and they'll write a story about the experience of where we went with Nina. So it's really cool.
Yep.
That is cool. I want to say her doll's name is, I want to say it's Gwen. It was like really weird. I can't remember. I don't know if she's on a call because she's working tonight. She's on a 24-hour shift, so I don't know. I haven't seen her pop up.
She does medical, correct?
Yeah, she's a paramedic. Yeah, paramedic.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. She's 7P to 7P tomorrow. So
God bless. Hey, appreciate the service.
Yeah, she is. She's putting a lot of hours in lately. I mean, we just came back from New Orleans. That'd be a cool place to do some investigation down there.
Oh my Lord! One of my biggest bucket list locations is down there in Louisiana. The Myrtle's Plantation is that I have always wanted to go there.
And what
part? I even heard about that. Say again.
What part of Louisiana?
Oh Lord! It's called the Myrtle's Plantation. That's where I know. I'm not even gonna try to guess where it's at in Louisiana. I know that it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's so funny. Yeah. Myrtle's Plantation. That's a bucket list. That's a huge bucket list for me.
It's just interesting walking around New Orleans, like around the French Quarter and stuff. You see places for sale, and then they'll have the for sale signs, and then underneath they'll say haunted.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
There's a place called like LuLaRue or something like you know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, like there's so much stories down there, and then between the what's the voodoo and
voodoo,
everything.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Stop every year that we go down. They moved it from on Bourbon Street. They moved it from an old location to a further up. And she'll go in there and spend a half hour in there. I'm like, I think she gets, I wonder if she gets kidnapped while I'm standing out there. People walking on Bourbon Street.
I'm sure, man. I can't imagine. How many beats did you get?
Well, I try to limit them because we're on floats. So her parade was Saturday and my parade was Sunday. So and we drove back and it's like we have beats from years before that I'm like, we got to get them out of the garage. So trying to get the whole stuff back. And I said, what we can bring back, I'll just throw next year as long
Holy crap, man.
Crew specific, But yeah.
That is insane. That's cool.
Yeah. Because I got her on the Crew of Iris think she said this was her 6th year, because I took her down when we first, like the year after we started dating. I'm like, you want to drive to New Orleans with me? And she's like, I usually fly. I'm like, we'll drive. And she's like, yeah, we'll go. And she's like, oh, this is fun. And she's like, I think it'd be cool to be on a crew. And it just so happens the guy on my crew at the time, on my float, was like, oh, my girlfriend's in crew. So how crews work is you have all female crews like Iris. You have all male crews like me as Toth. And then you have a mixture of male and female. So she's on an all-female crew, and I'm on an all-male crew.
No kidding. That's funny.
It's so nice that hers is Saturday and I'm Sunday.
Wow.
So they're like Thursday, come home like on a Monday or Tuesday.
That's cool.
And it's always the weekend before Fat Tuesday. It's the last weekend and last couple of days of Mardi Gras. So yeah.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Yeah. Wild.
Talk about investigating sideways.
Oh yeah. But
that's another podcast.
We could start one. Always looking for RC, looking for a podcast. I mean, we got her. We got this one.
That's funny.
Yeah, yeah. What else is going on?
Well, we are excited to come to Eliasburg.
Mm-hmm.
That's for sure.
Now, see, again, thanks, Gwen. I mean, I'll tell you what. I feel like I'm getting sideswiped here, you know? Like,
no. I want you to know that y'all's festival was the very first one that we ever brought any one of our kids to. Little Angel. And
he had a blast.
He had such a blast that now we share the paranormal with our children, and they come to the haunted theater and they have set things off. And I still have pictures on my phone to this day of Angel at the first one, having the time of his life, meeting, talking to people. And you would think someone just sitting there, a little child sitting there, you know, in a 10 by 10, would drive you crazy. This boy had so much fun. And there's a picture going around in our group that when Bigfoot came out himself, I was sitting behind him doing the whole like, oh shit, that's Bigfoot face. And the next morning someone hit me up and said, hey man, you made the news. Well, I guess the news that was there took a photo of Bigfoot and caught me with my...
In the background.
What is that?
At our festival.
The very first one.
I remember you guys being the first one. Yeah, nice.
Yeah. And it was funny as shit.
Angel's in the background.
I was like, I made the news, and I couldn't look like more of an asshole.
He had hand on his hip, and he was like...
Yeah, I was like, oh, Lord. I was like, I guess that's why you really got to always be prepared.
Nice.
So, it was so cool, man. No, it's so beautiful. What you guys have done is, like, we were just telling a neighbor a little bit ago, like, you guys are just... You're everywhere, man. Like your vibe, your energy. Like there's no reason why you guys aren't like have the success that you have, and I just see nothing but climbing the ladder for y'all. I mean, everything that y'all post, the inspiration, the stories, like everything that you're doing on Facebook, man, and like how, especially like y'all. What I love about y'all, and what I've always loved about Gwen, which is from the beginning, like noticing, is this y'all are real. Y'all are real raw emotions. The things you do behind the scenes, like it's with the what is it? Do you don't it's not fostering, it's exchange students and everything?
Yeah, exchange student this year. Yep, she's from Germany.
I mean, like, and you guys share that in your story, and I mean, like, shit, I know you guys are busy as hell too, man. Like it is, but it's like y'all still, amongst being so busy, just like we do, because we get the same question. It's like, how the hell do you hold your life together? You still make it family.
Yeah.
And like everyone you talk to, you treat like family, and like your friends, and like you show the fucking love of cryptology and paranormal. I mean, like that's a die and breathe these days, because everyone's out for each other. Everyone's like, it's sad to say there's a lot of drama, you know what I'm saying? But everyone, you have your people who like genuinely love the success. Like bring back the people who are like shit, I know those people, they're doing so good, and you're so pumped up, man. Like you guys fucking rock it, man. I love it. I really do.
I don't want to interrupt you, but I don't want to take all the blame. and all the praise. It's all
Tell me.
Gwen's a lot. Gwen is, I gotta say, with everything that's going on with our festival, with Got Knockers. I mean, it's all Gwen. I mean, I just sit back and try to help when I can, but it is crazy. Like, the woman cannot say no unless it's me. She can't say no. She started a magazine, Strange Knocks, and like the festival. We were able Sasquatch barbecue sauce. That was kind
Sasquatch? I know. That's what I was just telling the neighbors.
Yeah.
CARC seems to be in our lap now. I mean, it was started by Brendan Brown and a couple other people. He left about a year ago. It was Paranormal Files, and it was the From Behind Tall Trees. And then one day, Mike was like, Gwen, we're just gonna just give you everything with CARC. And I'm like, okay, so we're now like the official runners and keepers of CARC. So I know we have like Bill Rigby with Agents and Unexplained podcast joining us, just to try to get that brand out, the CARC Universal. But
I mean, look at that, man. I mean, just look at just what you said right there. That's one hell of a damn resume.
Right.
hold on
Yeah.
one second. What's this ass hat, Mark? Who are you talking about shutting up with the profanity? You dumb tattoo.
My tattoos look good.
So do mine. Mark, don't you have tattoos? I mean, I'll give you a reason like this one. That's just so you're an ass hat. That's mine. That's the Salvador Dali clock that melts down. It has my birth time and my son's birth time. There you go.
There you go.
The family tree.
I got boxing gloves and they ain't for no reason.
What are you talking about? Dumb tattoos. I got the Infinity with.
The Infinity.
My wife and I got married in Ireland.
These are all my kids.
Tattoos. Hers I got my
positive vibes, man.
I got my Italian and Irish flags.
Go ahead now.
Heck
yeah.
yeah.
Take a picture and show me. I mean, I usually don't go ahead and badmouth people watching my show, but when you say, "Yo, shut up" with the profanity, I mean, I don't know. This
change
is
the channel.
Exactly.
Hey,
I mean, we want to if it offends you, maybe this isn't your cup of tea. I mean,
yeah.
That's it, man.
Yeah, just keep scrolling.
Just turn it off.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Like, I don't know who you are, Mark. I never
Can't
see
be
you
everybody's cup of tea all the
Thanks
time.
for watching, but you know what? I mean, this is not G-rated. You're not going to.
No, I think we lost you.
This isn't, the Brady Bunch or, what's the other one I want to think with Richie and the Cunninghams. You're not going to, or the Beav. We're not here beating up the beaver. Oh, did I say that out loud? Because that could be offensive.
Connected to the house Wi-Fi? That could be why. You're not connected to the house.
Let me see.
All right, let's go. I won't be beating up that guy anymore. But I saw that comment come up, and I'm like, "What do you mean, shut up? This is my show. I'll say what I want, and I'll let my guests say what they want, what they want to say. We're not talking politics. We're not talking religion. We're not talking money. If you want those shows, watch the news. But hey, where were we? Oh, I was saying, yes, Dave Grant. Thank you. Hey, Dave. Happy Days. That's the show.
There you go. That's it.
Yeah. So I wanted to say everything has been Gwen. Gwen is like, I mean, I want to be successful. I want her to be successful. I know she wants to get out of the medical field with paramedic because it's just
there you go.
And everything else. But yeah, I mean, it's funny how for people who don't know her, to see her work, like she is not trained with like social media design. She's not trained. I mean, she did take classes for like product, like management and like event management, but like the one that how the the big Ellensburg, Central Pennsylvania Bigfoot and Crypto Festival started it was January, I think, of that year, like 3 years ago. And she's like, I want to start a festival on this side of Pennsylvania. Everything's Western PA, Virginia, West Virginia, and Ohio. And I'm like, I don't know how it's going to be. I'm like, as long as we don't take a bath, because we're funding this all ourselves.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, somebody estimated about 5,000 people, and we had 26 vendors, and we had no food truck show up. Not on our fault.
I remember that.
Yeah.
We had our friend show up with an ice cream truck that sold novelty ice cream. And then we had like a Coors orange juice. They're a staple to the Bloomsburg Fair, if anybody's familiar with that. And then we go to the second year, and she's like, I'm going to limit it to 50 vendors. We hit 50. She forgets to turn it off. 55, 60. We had over 100 vendors last year and like 8 food trucks or 10 food trucks. And I start freaking out because I was like, Gwen, we need because I know how vendors are. If you're like, we went to an event in New York one time, we didn't sell a damn thing because it was like it wasn't a paranormal, and it wasn't a Bigfoot festival. It was more like a tarot reading and all that. But they reached out to her saying, we would love to have you and have a Bigfoot something. And we got there. We sat on our thumbs all day. People just kept walking by. And, I'm like, Gwen, we know how it is. You need every bit of those 5,000 people to come back because 100 vendors, they're not coming back this year if they didn't make any money. And lo and behold, somebody said over 7,000 people last year. And that was before the rain came down in buckets the last hour or so of the festival. It was awesome. But people were coming in and going, I don't know how it's not raining here. The black clouds and everything are all around us, but it wasn't here. And then it just opened. But it was good. People I talked to, vendors we talked to, were happy with the turnout, the money. Everything. So now this year we'll see what she's going to do with vendors if we're going to cap it at 100.
That's awesome, man.
But we're predicting maybe 10 because we have some Ronnie LeBlanc is going to be here. Ryan RPG, he's going to be there. Daniel Lee Barnett's going to be there. We're going to do a screening of his documentary, My Bigfoot Life, the night before. So
that's wild, man.
But she did that, and then just like the magazine, she's like she's doing a quarterly one. So she's like, I want to start a magazine. I'm like, what? She's like, I'm going to start a magazine. I'm like, okay. And then here collaborating with like you said, friends, because there was drama in the Bigfoot, drama and everything. So we try to surround ourselves with people who, we want to support that. They want to support us, just like a big merch, and I'm going to get to that in a second, even further after the magazine. So she started this magazine. She had friends collaborate and write articles and stuff like that. And she got the first one out. All the layout, all of the design was all on her. I'm like, amazing. And then she did it. The only caveat was she did it on screen. And it looked really small. And right before she sent it, she blew it up one size. So when you look at the magazine, you don't need reading glasses. The magazine is amazing. Check that out.
That's awesome, man.
Our website's gotknockers.org. Got Knockers on Facebook. You could, take a look at that stuff. Order the subscription. It's like $15 an issue or $50 for the year. The Sasquatch, we're starting to make that. We got labels, to come up with that. And then
there you go, man.
All of that on top of it, everything else we got going on, she decides she wants to open a store at our local mall. So
my goodness.
Yes. So I know Dave Grant is on here. He's going to be a part. So like 5 or 6 of them are going together, and it's going to be called the Cryptic Collective. And they're going to now there's going to be somebody who does t-shirts. We do our Got Knockers t-shirts, but no one does the same. There's Dave Hardy from Hardywear. He does amazing t-shirts. Dave Grant does amazing wood burning and stuff. Like he'll do the burning and then he'll do the epoxy in there and everything. And make stuff.
Fill it in.
Yeah, he does amazing work. He's from West Virginia. He came to our festival last year, and you would have thought you knew him forever. He because he was helping.
That good vibe.
Had really great vibes. And I remember saying, Gwen, I'm like, did you meet him before? She's like, no, he just came here. So you know what I mean? That's the way it is. It's like
that's the energy you want right there.
Yeah,
that's the energy you want.
We surround ourselves with people. We want to help people. People, we just want to make everybody successful. It's not us.
That's what we're doing. We're really all for the little guy. We're really for it's just pump everyone up. Let everyone know, sometimes you never know. Sometimes a hello changes someone's day. But it's just to have someone say, you know what, man, the hell with this. I believe in you. You're going to rock this shit. And then next thing you know, it takes off.
And then Dave Grant made me blush.
Oh, that's funny. There you go. There you go.
But it's the truth. It's the truth. I mean,
We can't wait to meet you. That's for sure.
Yeah, definitely. He'll be. I think Dave, you did sign up. I think he's going to be at our festival this year. I know Dave Lester's a good guy. We met him in Virginia. Bill
I have
Rigby.
him on my Facebook. That's funny.
Yeah, it's Bill Rigby. It's Dave. It's Dave Grant, Dave Hardy, the woman who did our T-shirts for our festival last year, and then of course Gwen. I think those 5 are coming together because she was like, and I didn't know they were going to do this like a year-round store because originally she was like, the mall rents the stores out for like a month at a time, and I thought she was thinking like November to December or November to January to open a store, and then she's like, no,
year lease, huh?
She's like, no, we're doing a whole year thing, and then I don't know if she's going to switch to this year.
Oh man, go big or go home. That's cool though. That's a leap of faith. Like we've definitely been these days have been taking leaps of faith. So it's like that's cool. That's cool.
It is. So it's been working out. I mean, we'd love to, make a living off it, but right now we're just happy doing what we're doing and getting stuff out.
That's all it is. Like we tell everyone, we're not in it for the money. We're in for meeting people, the love of it, the support of everyone, the camaraderie. I mean, friendships. Like you guys, we can be anywhere, and we run into you guys. We're gonna be happy. We're gonna, it's just like that's all we want, man. Like support everyone. Like there's people. Yeah, man. It's all it's about. It's like don't be jealous about the shit.
Yeah.
Like share the love, man. You know what I'm saying? Like be happy.
It goes back to like when you're doing a job. If you know something and somebody asks for help, it's God forbid if they tell you because now you're going to get my knowledge.
Yeah.
Like if I can help you, I can help you. I mean, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
These people who are siloed, like, oh, I can't tell you because if I tell you now, you know what I know, and then and that's like So it's been. So Dave said he's definitely coming up early and staying on an extra day. So that's good. Another thing we did is the mall did approach Gwen about moving our festival to the mall. So there's a lot of empty stores. So if we could bring 10,000 people to them for that one day or that weekend, that's great. One thing is it's a lot of parking.
Oh, yeah.
Conditioned.
Yeah.
It's indoor. So we won't care unless it's like a hurricane or a tornado.
Yeah, I was gonna say that changes everything. That's a game changer. That's cool.
I know she had a meeting today because she went to see the storefront that they're looking at, and then she got some information on. I mean, it had to go from the mall management, had to go to like the owner of the mall.
Oh yeah. It all. So Lord knows there's always a process.
Yeah.
So we'll see if it's not. If it's going to be moved from Ely'sburg, it's going to be in Selinsgrove, which is just over the river, up 1115 at the mall. So we're going to keep that going. So, yeah, I mean, it's definitely the people we meet. I mean, not only the people that we meet as vendors and we become friends with, like you guys and Dave and Dave Lester, we met at a camp excursion, and him and his wife, Melissa, friends, just like, we haven't seen him since. But, we're his wife works at Krispy Kreme down in Virginia. And the one time they're like, we're heading down to Tennessee. She's like, stop by for donuts, but we were already gone by, or it was very early in the morning. So
it's one of those things, man. Like it's amazing to feel like if you know someone and you're really passing through the area and like you're going through a rough time or you need to stop. It's amazing that you meet all these people all around the world that you can call that are like, hey, come on down. I'll help with what I can, and then continue on your path. It's just like you don't find that a lot these days anymore, especially with the younger crowd. Like you don't find that. Like they're more competition. Where we all grew up in a time where it was you really helped your neighbor, and you needed your neighbor to survive.
Oh yeah,
sometimes
struggle.
That's what we're trying to bring back, man. That's just the common goal. The common goal, man.
I hear it. It's good to good to hear that. Also, the people that you meet at the festivals when they tell you your story or stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool too. I mean, I think I like going there not only to sell and get our name and everything out, but just to talk to the people.
To me, the first time we went to Ely'sburg, we actually had a gentleman approach us who, magically enough, worked at Crescent.
He saw our stuff about Crescent, and he was like, "Oh my gosh, this is open."
He's like, I was a guard, and I saw ghosts there, and it was like.
And he told us
there you go.
crazy stories about the stuff he saw like ghost wise, while it was
People
in
walking
operation.
with nothing from the waist down.
Oh,
Guards were, guards.
We're afraid of certain
Yeah, we're
places.
afraid. Yeah, afraid. Inmates would be like, I saw something and something happened over here, where the guards are like, well, it can keep happening because I'm not going down that hallway.
It was crazy. Well, I
yeah,
was not expecting
it was a
that.
phenomenal time. I want to tell you something. That right there opened up a window so big for us.
Yeah.
That our structure of vendoring stemmed from you. You guys your festival was the foundation that put us. That really gave us the building block.
That was our first time
ever
vending as Dark Hallow.
And Gwen was like, "Come on!" She's like, "I want you there. Like, come on, whatever. I don't care if you don't have anything or what." And we showed up with a 10x10 and like 3 tables and the big coffin that I have downstairs that y'all's was on. And then now we are. Just like, we're growing too. We have T-shirts. We're hosting events at our haunted location. Like, it's just,
yeah, I think we just had like cat balls and keychains.
Oh my Lord, pendulums.
Pendulums. Now we actually have someone on our team that builds equipment.
Yeah, we build equipment now.
And we've got equipment, T-shirts. We've got all kinds of stuff.
Everything from music boxes to, oh my God, Josh on our team. He even fixed stuff. He's fixed his fluxes, REM pods. I mean, we do it, man. Custom, got 3D printer in the group. I mean, we went from meeting you guys and then going to the festival with 4 people, including our oldest son. And then now, just 3 years later, 2-3 years later, we have 14 team members. 14 team members. Everyone brings their own special gifts, hobbies, works to the team, and it's just
like Michaela, she makes paintings. She's in so she'll make like ghost paintings and sell her little ghost paintings.
Josh builds equipment. We have oh my goodness, a couple named Michael and Ashley, and they sell like all the trinkets and all the good stuff. And then we have Brian and Michaela, Michaela with the paintings. Brian, he is the biggest goofball, but he is like the life of the party. He's the best parking guy you can ever ask for. Though, I mean, he's it's just amazing. Eric and Madison, they're right here with us in Virginia. I mean, yeah, we're blessed, man. Like it's amazing to see everyone grow.
That is awesome. Well, I know we're getting close to the hour. I want to do a quick commercial, if we can, and then we're going to get back. And I want to definitely touch on your festivals coming up. We want to promote that. Anything else you guys want to promote? I mean, because we definitely want to see Preston come back. Yeah. I mean, I know Gwen is a big supporter of that. Let's see what we got here. Oh, here, let's see. Let's see. Oh, there's our Sasquatch label.
Oh, sauce.
Yeah. Boss sauce. Boss is the original. We're doing apple. We're doing black cherry. So we got that. And somewhere along the line, I don't see the commercial. Uh-oh. We had someone that I'll have to see if we let's see, that's the intro to countdown. Yeah. All right. Burn up. Okay. I guess that's the only commercial we have. But we do have Got Knockers, gotknockers.org. As well. I still think we're taking vendor spots, food trucks, and that's the nice thing about the mall. Like, they could be out front of the mall, they could be out back. There's a movie theater, and there's like a U-shaped area, and they can all like line up there.
It's again, like the possibilities are endless if you have a mall like that.
Yeah,
seriously.
Awesome.
How about you guys? Vendors, food vendors coming. I mean, I like one thing I want to point out too is smoking tacos. It's smoking tacos. It's like smoking tacos. They're really good. But he embraced it. Like he signed up, and then like the week of, we had our local distributor DoorDox supply us with those big banners, and he's like, if you have a sign, bring it up. I have my food truck outside. They have the AOAA out near there. People from all over come with their side by sides, their 4-wheelers. So I took it out there, and he's like, you know what? He's cleaning up his thing. He's like, I'm really going to come up with something. He's like, I'm going to come up with a Bigfoot theme. He's like, I'm going to get a piece of plywood. I'm going to cut out a Bigfoot, paint it black, and use it as my menu marquee. Now, I've seen people's menu marquees. They're small signs,
Yeah.
This guy got a 4x8 sheet of plywood and cut the whole 8-foot thing out and put it up there. It blew my mind. And then I was walking around and I went back to see how they were doing. And he had the best T-shirt. It was Bigfoot holding a taco. And I was like, "Where did you get these?" He goes, I found them on Etsy, and I think it was him and like 2 employees. He's like, "I bought the T-shirts for the festival." I'm like,
"That's awesome."
That made it, like you're coming, like you're a food vendor, you're not into the Bigfoot thing, but you embraced it, and you
of course, that's what it's about. That's what it's about.
Absolutely.
Para-unity, cryptid unity, like all that good stuff, man.
No,
like we got like Dicker's Farms coming out. Oh man, we have
forget the name of the one that's coming to Crescent, but they've got food, desserts, drinks.
I think it's Kelly J's.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
They're coming out. They're always at the haunted Crescent for their
the haunted house.
Yep, the haunted
house.
house.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're all big locals, man. Big locals, and yeah, that's really cool, man. That's where it's at. The para-unity and the cryptid unity, all that good stuff, brother.
Oh, it's been a blast. It's been a great couple of years. I mean, it's all started with her sighting here by the house, and she's like, "I think I saw something," and I'm like,
Yeah.
But now Bigfoot, we call it Bigfoot season because March 29th we're heading over to Ohio to the Penn, Ohio Bigfoot.
That's it.
With Bill Rigby, and then we got the Ohio Bigfoot Conference. So she's going to limit the events this year. We did so like Tennessee, like I said, I'm sure we're coming to yours. She hasn't shared that with me, so.
How much do you guys get around like Appalachia and all that? I know a lot here in Virginia, right?
We haven't done Virginia in a while. We did Dan Benoit's the ECBRO festival when we first started the first year.
20 minutes away from DC. That's funny.
Oh really? Oh nice. So we did that, and then the following year we were in Ireland. We went back, and so his festival was there. So we didn't do it last year. And I don't know.
How long is that on the plane?
A little over 6 hours. 7 hours.
I'd have to get her like on IV therapy with the luggage.
I'm terrified to fly.
No, you got to overcome that.
I think I'm good as long as there's a bar at departure.
My issue. I've flown before. My issue is the last time on a plane, I had really bad turbulence, and the plane was dropping. It would hit the turbulence, and then it would drop. And ever since then, I've been too scared to get back on one.
Was it a small plane or like a?
It was a big one.
Was it? Yeah, it happens.
I remember I was on a small one, and it was like 2 1 1 2 2 1, and I was like, this one's pretty small if they got to worry about seating balance.
Oh yeah. Those small ones. When I traveled for work, I'd be on the little Embraers, which was 1 seat and 2 seats.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Depending on the people and the baggage, they would tell you to move to the back.
On the left or the right, you need balance. That's what I knew. I was like, oh, shit.
From like row 5 back, everybody. And to your story, Lindsay, I used to, when I worked, I think, in the West Coast, I flew into San Francisco to work
my brother was.
To work in Palo Alto. I remember I used to drive to Newark, New Jersey, and then do the nonstop flight. And then United opened from Harrisburg to Newark, and then Newark out. So, never failed. Like 20 minutes outside Newark on this little prop plane, it would be rocking and dropping and everything else, no matter what you were doing. Yeah. And I'll never forget the morning I flew in on a red eye. There was me, a guy, and a girl. 3 people on this prop plane. The girl, and like they said, they sat us it was like 4 seats in the back, and they're like, "You 3 just need to sit all the way in the back." It was a guy, the girl, the girl looks over at me and she's like, "Is this going to be a rough ride, like a bumpy ride?" I said, "I'm not going to lie to you." I said, "Taking off outside of here, you're going to hit. It's going to drop, drop, drop." She's like, turned pale white, and but she made it. I mean, yeah.
Oh,
I spent the night at Eloise Asylum, and I did 4 nights there, and I flew into Michigan, Westland, Michigan. I think I was in Detroit. It was right outside of it. And I left Dulles here, where actually the what happened. We'll speak positive vibes on that. It's the first time that I was going straight but facing about 9 o'clock. Then I realized that aviation is beyond me. So it was like, let me get a double, and then we'll talk when I land. I know when I landed, there was a. I wish I would have got her name. There was an elderly woman, and I know when that plane banked right, and I looked out my window and I saw ocean. Oh yeah, I was holding her hand. I was absolutely holding her hand. No shame.
Oh no. I remember coming into Newark the one time on a big plane from there, and I mean that back end just went like this, like it was wind and everything. But boy, that pilot put it down. I mean, it's the safest way to travel. Believe it or not, you have a better.
That's what they say.
And then two, I mean, I don't want to be flipped upside down, but that Delta flight that landed and flipped over on the ice. I mean, those people are getting $30,000. Sign me up. I'll hang up upside down for a little bit before I collect.
I'll do it once if I know I'm going to survive, but I'm going to need a couple doubles on that one.
I mean, I get it, but yeah.
A couple doubles, and I think I'd lose all English. I'd be pure Spanish for like a day or two. Absolutely. You're in Jersey, right? You said?
No, we're in Pennsylvania.
No, they're in
Oh, Pennsylvania. Okay, I thought, okay.
Yeah,
what part of Pennsylvania?
10 minutes from Ellisburg.
Yeah, I thought they
Oh, there you go. You know what's funny is our neighbor, lo and behold, this is how you know you're supposed to be where you are in the universe. Our neighbor, the very next door down townhouse, grew up in Smoking.
What?
Swear to you. Went to Smoking high school, like the whole shebang.
She goes there. Her mom lives there.
She's there now.
She's there now. Yeah, she goes and visits her mom and stays with her mom, and then brings her mom here, and they go back and forth.
Yeah. Her name is Mary Ellen Reinhardt. She's, oh Lord, she's 46, 47.
Oh, she's only about 7 years younger than me. Oh.
Yeah, Mary Ellen Reinhardt. I don't know her maiden name, but yeah, that's where she lived. That's where her mom lives. She picks her up all the time. Because we went to Centralia. She's like, oh yeah, I used to hang out there. And I'm like, why? Why did you hang out there? She's like, well, that's where I'm from. And I was like, no, that's where we just came from Elisburg, as we're holding a coffin, carrying it into our house. So
when you guys come this year, are you bringing the kids?
No.
No, we don't have the kids.
No. We are not the kids this weekend. We are going to enjoy all the adult spoils and all the adult spookies.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
The amusement resort or park is down the road from where we had the festival. Free admission, free parking. You just buy books of tickets to ride the rides. And it's a pretty nice sized park.
Oh,
Lord.
that's awesome.
Well, I mean, yeah, she could be on kid duty. Absolutely.
Send me to take the kids to the park while you go.
Roller coaster and good stuff. But yeah.
We'll let the in-laws know.
Oh, so Stacy Lee Smith says they are near me. Stacy, are you talking about
Stacy Lee? Absolutely. Yeah, I can't wait to meet her face to face. Those people you talk to a lot, and yeah, she's a blessing. The Doss House, which is funny, it's literally 5-6 minutes away from our house. You make a right turn, you make another right turn, you're there. And
it's only like 10 minutes away from Crescent.
Yeah, she does speakings and a podcast, I believe, with her husband as well, and everything. Like, yeah, very gifted with all that.
Yeah, the Doss House is like a new upcoming paranormal location.
This thing is blowing up.
This place is crazy.
We're doing June 21st. They're having the Creep It Real Festival. Okay. And we got people like, we sponsored Santiago Cirillo from The Walking Dead season 4. He was Julio. He's coming out there. They just had, I think, the blue body baddie yesterday. We would have went. We had a surgery reschedule. Yeah, I mean, if you check it out, the Doss House in Loretto, Pennsylvania. It is.
Is it DOSS?
DOSS.
Yeah, DOSS. The Doss House in Loretto, Pennsylvania. One, their merchandise is ridiculous. Two, they are
the activity in that place
it's insane. It's absolutely insane. We are at SLS, and I sat in the barber chair, and we got a figure playing with my hair and grabbing things off of their original seat as if something was really cutting hair. Yeah. And then there's a phenomenal video if you go on their website and go on their Facebook of Madison and the girls. We did all girls, all guys. It's so close to our house that we like all girls here. The guys will hang out for an hour at the house, and then
And
we'll
then we
switch.
off.
And you heard a hiss, a growl. The girls ran, and then the whole time the girls are going crazy.
The light turns on by itself.
The REM pod the light turns off by itself, and then the REM pod goes off in the bed as if it was like a man was like, "You girls are being too loud," and was laughing, walked, and laid back in the bed again.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Stacey says it's insane, the Doss house.
Yep, absolutely.
It really is.
Absolutely.
We were there in January, and we're going back again in April. Like, we booked it again. We were like, this
Yeah.
place is crazy, and it's so close to home for us.
Yeah, it really is.
Our Pennsylvania home. We're like, we're booking it again. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Nice. All right. I know we're at the hour. I want to be respectful of time because you have things to do. Anything else you want to promote besides the events? I mean, repeat the everybody again.
June 21st, Creep It Real. We're going to be vendors there. We got celebrity guests coming. We got many vendor speakers there. I would say June 28th, Crescent Sanitarium and Prison. Let's bring it back. We got a lot of good vibes coming. We got a lot of vendors. We got great speakers. Jackie Kurt, Residual Haunts. We have Ray Staten.
The historian that we had up there. About, the history of Crescent and preservation.
Beale Manor. Oh my goodness!
Bump in the Night.
Bump in the Night's coming. Food trucks. You're allowed to bring your kids. I believe 13 and under. I mean, come in, have a good time. We're also doing dual packages for investigating at night and hanging out with us. I mean, we're gonna be rocking it till 4 o'clock in the morning. Wow. So I mean, it's huge. And then our Haunted Liberty and Theater in Nannyglow, Pennsylvania.
August 23rd.
August 23rd, 2025. Same thing. Food truck, vendors. I mean, we are still in the works. August is far away. And let's just say our damn near our whole building's booked. So we are going to be making room. And I mean, come out. We're going to have food. We're going to have laughs. We're going to have spooks. Guest speakers coming. Highlight is Broken Souls Paranormal. They're going to be our key speaker. And yeah, I mean, just come out and share the love, share the positivity, share your stories, come meet some cool people.
And those that are looking for to get back at Crescent at a public investigation between now and the Paracon, you can go on to Imaginarium Sanitarium and you could buy tickets there. They have some dates posted for March, April, and May. Anyone who buys those tickets and comes, that supports Crescent, and it supports the cause of bringing Crescent back to the paranormal, to show the owners that there is money in the paranormal and he can make money by letting the paranormal back in. So the sooner we sell those tickets out, you know, the bigger chance we have it.
We'll have home back.
Keeping Crescent in the paranormal.
Nice. Yeah, that would be a big push. And when is the Crescent your Paracon there?
June 28th.
Yeah, June 28th.
June 28th. June 28th. Come out and check it out. Show all the love. You'll be there. Talk to your wife.
I will be there. I guess I know now, so I'll be talking to her right after.
You're good.
Yes. So it was great having you guys. And
thank you, man. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
So if you guys are in the area doing like Gettysburg or something, give us a holler or whatever, do something. I would like to join you guys. I mean,
no, I would love that. Yeah, because I know we were talking to Gwen. Gwen said that you were busy. I know she went over. Yeah, come out, man. We'd love to have you. I mean, you know that good stuff. Yeah. I honestly want to try the hot sauce and everything.
Yeah.
We got to get the recipe for the hot sauce.
Okay.
But yeah, I think we got Boss and we got Black Cherry right now. And
we're all ready for it. We're all ready. But definitely the Spanish inside me, that hot sauce. Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Good. I mean, it has that nice slow flavor, and then it comes back like a little sweet, and then it kicks you with the heat.
Oh yeah,
I can't wait to make some of that. I mean, she's
all
doing
my language.
And then we're mixing things up to make it a little thicker because the first batch we made and our Mia, who loves our sauce, was like, it's good. It has a better flavor. It just needs to be a little thicker. So we're making it a little thicker. And then for those who don't want it, we went from a 12-ounce bottle, plastic. We went to a 16-ounce jar. So we went a little bit more. And then for who don't want to commit to the 16-ounce, we are making 6.5-ounce bottles. So
go ahead now.
So you could get one bottle or you could get one of each flavor. That way, you know, way you can take it home, try it, and then be like,
way to do it, baby. I love it.
I should have bought the bigger bottle and then go ahead and order it. All right. Stacy, Dave, the Virginia Cryptid and Paranormal Research. There's also, let's see, Wes Stump, Danny Buckner, West Virginia Cryptids and Strange Encounters. Thanks everybody for your comments tonight. Appreciate everything. Sean Reed, Dave Lester, Daniel Lee Barnett. My wife was on. Frontier Tina. Yeah, they do have some crazy haunted houses for sure. Timothy Green. Hey, thanks for joining us from West Virginia. The cryptid and storage encounters. If anybody here from your paranormals want to be on the show, hey, we got them coming back. Hold on, let's bring them back. Hey, welcome back. I was excited, everybody. Hang tight a second. Because I see like there's the West Virginia cryptids. There's I was just gonna say if there's anybody that has a paranormal thing that wants to be on the show, please reach out to me. Send me an email. Send me an email. Hold on, I'm opening it up to my inbox. Let me hit a compose because I don't remember my email. I want to say, oh man, does it not? Okay, hold on a second. Let's see. Here we go. My email address. How am I? Okay, why am I not? Oh, here we go. It is CARC. Let me copy it. CARC.mPurcell@gmail.com. So let me get this over here. Put this here. The new season starting. I had you guys tonight. I have Vivian on the 24th. I have nothing for any April, May, June, all that good stuff. So I'd like to have, if you want to promote what you're doing, your research, any festivals, anything, books you're writing, anything, get a hold of me.
Absolutely.
And, we'll get you on the show.
We're gonna send people your way.
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
it's funny. We have people messaging us right now, like, "Hey, I just saw you on Mike's show." Absolutely.
Nice. Share, like, post on YouTube. And I'm trying to think. I'm like all of a sudden my brain's like going slower than my mouth.
It's hard being a rock star, baby.
You're gonna make me blush, Dave.
Yeah, you should be.
What do you see, Dave? Dave's a great guy, but I don't know how you can see him blush because he has a really big beard. So it's probably just like his little cheek here and his nose. It's
little Santa dimples.
Exactly.
That's it.
Anybody, I appreciate everybody joining. Share, like. Let me take us out with the outro and get in touch with me. Or I have my email here. I'm always looking for guests because if I don't have any, I'm one of them, huh? I don't know what that means, Dave. He goes, I'm one of them.
It's actually him who's hitting us up right now.
Yeah.
So that's probably what he's talking about.
All the ones that hit us up.
Yeah, that's exactly what you're talking about. Dave Grant. Yeah. He's like, hey, I just saw you on Mike's podcast. That's probably what's kicking us out. Because it was like shit started coming through and I was like, Dave Grant. And I was like, oh, that's his buddy.
yeah, nice. All right, let me get us out of here. And then, like I said, check them out. Let's keep Crescent a paranormal because
absolutely.
And all
spread the love.
Support. Yeah, definitely. There's, you don't have. I think the thing is, you don't have to be in the paranormal. You don't have to be in the Bigfoot because that's the thing. But you get there, and not everybody's selling Bigfoot paranormal stuff. It's like, I mean, there's a lot of vendors. Like, go support the vendors.
Yeah.
Go support the food trucks.
Absolutely.
I mean,
that's what we're all about.
It's about. I mean, you could go to a Wendy's. You could go to a McDonald's. You could go. You could go to a franchise, but like, let's support the locals. Like
support the little guy, man. Yeah. Support the little guy.
I mean, we don't have franchise for food trucks. Scott Knocker's not a franchise.
Not yet.
Not a franchise. Not yet. I mean, that'd be nice if we could sell franchise.
We do got 4 boys, so if they need high school jobs, like, you know what I'm saying?
There you go. But definitely. So I mean, like, you can just go and shop and look to see this. Like,
man,
definitely good stuff there. Good food.
Be surprised how many people come through this stuff and it opens up a door within themselves that they realize they like a lot of shit they didn't really know that they liked at all. So
yeah, definitely. I mean, it's good. And then you talk to people, share your stories. I mean, no one's gonna laugh at you. I mean, we hear some really strange stuff. I'm sure you guys hear really strange stuff.
Oh Lord.
And, like, I'm the type of person that, in my mind, I'm thinking, is it real? But I mean, who am I to call you a liar?
Hey, keyword investigation, baby.
Exactly. You gotta investigate. You can't make stuff up. You gotta stick to the rule, books. You can't try to You know, biggest thing I know, I'm sure you guys know, like we know in the Bigfoot, in that you don't want to fake anything because
never.
And
be raw, be real, man.
I would not have somebody on a guest if I heard them being fake.
No, never. Yeah.
It's not good for the paranormal.
No,
Bigfoot
because people are already asking questions and shit. But there ain't nothing better than someone coming in that questions everything, and all of a sudden the next time you see them, they got equipment, and I'm like, oh, I got you. That's the best one.
Or like I don't believe in ghosts until this happened, or I didn't.
Oh, those are good. I'm personally, who's the skeptics? I'm like, you guys are with me.
And it's not like you're trying to force it. Real quick too, and if you guys got to go, tell me to shut up.
You're good.
I work for Northeast Georgia Health, and
nice.
February 9th, we all got down to Georgia to our extended, like our team under our director got together to meet things. And the one night playing cards, the one I had my Got Knockers sweatshirt on, and the girl next to me, she was like, "Got Knockers? What's that?" I'm like, "Is that boobs?" And I'm like, "Well, it's a play on words." I said, "But Bigfoots are known to knock on trees or rocks, and
it's so good."
I said, "But my wife." I tell people my wife started this. This is her brand. This is her design.
So it's awesome. Got Knockers.
My wife, because a guy would have got knockers, you think you're talking about boobs. It's funny. It's a great play on words. And then I said, we do paranormal. We did it, and the one girl goes, "Oh, I don't believe in paranormal." I'm like, how do you not believe in paranormal? Like, she was from the Lancaster area, and I said, here in Pennsylvania, and I said, how do you not believe? Not that I'm trying to convince her. I said, but like, you know, I never had really anything happen. Like, you know, and then I move into my house, and then I never had anything, and then Gwen moves into my house, and then we have stuff.
Yeah.
Right. So I can speak about these, but unless I was oblivious, because, you know, like, it's a door.
If it's not opened up in your mind, it's kind of like you're walking down a hallway to a door that you just ignore. But when you start looking at that door and you look at what's inside, it's like the best. I love that shit. I love it so much, man.
Like I said, we got married in Ireland. We rented a castle. My mom comes down the one morning and she goes, "I saw a knight at the end of my bed." I said, "Was he good looking?" And she laughed, you know. And I think, it's, you know, and
that's crazy, man.
Huh?
I said, that's crazy. We were just talking about castles and like going that, but we're still seeing if her medical can cover IV therapy. Like that's, you know, so that's
knock me out to get me on the plane.
Yeah, we need Got Knockers.
We got, and that's a joke too. I know Gwen doesn't like me saying this. I go, we got big knockers, we got little knockers, we got the back.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I wanted one of those shirts because I see that thing like Got Knockers. I'm gonna come up to you. Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Yes, but where was I going with this? So we got together. I'm like, for instance, I said, I'm not trying to say. I said I was like, I believed in ghosts because I've heard stories growing up. Like people telling me, I worked with a girl real quick who said when her grandmother died, she appeared at her end of the bed at her sister's and was talking to her like almost like a goodbye. You know, you get goosebumps. You can't make this stuff up.
Yeah.
So I said to her, I'm like, I have my mom said she saw that. Then they got COVID. During COVID, she fell down the steps, then got COVID, then stayed here. My dad almost died because on Thanksgiving, I went to check on him, and his oxygen was only like 62. So we got in the room. So they stayed with us. And then there'd be times where the next morning, she'd come down, we'd come upstairs because we have a bi-level. So we have everything they need up here: bedroom, bathroom, kitchen, living room. We had our bedroom and bathroom and living room downstairs. So we'd come up to eat, come up in the morning, and she'd be like, "Mike, were you and Gwen talking around 2:30 in the morning last night?" And I'm like, "I can assure you we were watching the back of our eyelids at 2:30. She's like, "I heard voices." And then the one day she's like, "Mike," she goes, "I opened my eyes and there was a man and a woman standing at the end of my bed." And she's like, and a little boy came out of the closet and down the hallway. She's like, "I put my covers over my head." So
that is.
Yeah. And we had the Central PA. When we got hooked up with them, the Central Pennsylvania investigators. They came here. They said we had 4 entities, and there was a male and a female, and there was somebody else, and then there was something going up and down the hall that the woman couldn't
get out of here, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, so they're friendly because we keep them around. We're not.
I hear you.
So then the one night, Gwen's like, "We're going to put a camera in their room." So my dad was on oxygen, so the oxygen was here in my office, and then the bedroom's across the way here, not too far. And she didn't tell me, but we have a thing in the hallway, so she put a recorder on there, and did the recording. And then it was like months. They moved out, and then a month or so, like in the summer, she was up in the studio above the garage. I'm working, and she like calls me. She's like, "You got to come out here." I'm like, "What?" She's like, "Just come out." About an hour and a half into the recording, now the only female besides my mom and Gwen are the only ones here. My mom's now 79, so she was probably about 74, 75, and but none of them have like a young voice. But you could clearly hear the words "watch them," like in a raspy "watch them," like a young voice. And I said, "How do you make this up?" I'm like, "I'm not making it up. I wouldn't have believed it if somebody didn't tell me, but you could clearly hear it."
Oh man, that's cool.
Wow.
So,
that's what we look for right there.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's
So,
what we're looking for right there.
like, maybe they need to be open up more, but you know,
You gotta be open mind. Gwen knows when I say I have my shirt.
yes, because I have my shirt, two of them in different colors.
Yeah.
Nice, you know,
Absolutely.
and they hold up well. And then speaking of the shirts and the got knockers, when we were in South Carolina, people would, wherever we go with little kids, they're like, "Oh, I don't know if we could have that. They can't wear it to school," and da da da. And I'm like, "Yeah." Like if they know, they know, and if you have to explain, it's not about boobs. So last year we were in South Carolina. It's always at their South Carolina Bigfoot in Westminster is our last festival. And the woman comes up and she's like, "I got to buy another shirt because my older son outgrew it. It's going to my younger son and we need to replace that." She's like, "But he wore it to school." And I was like, "No shit. How did that go?" She's like, "Oh, it went, they didn't say anything." I'm like, "Really?" I'm like, "Good." Because when people say, "I don't think my kid can wear it to school," I'm like, I know a person in South Carolina.
That's it. That's funny. Yeah, they can.
Absolutely.
10, 11. You know, it's not like a 15-year-old. But yeah, I was like, that's awesome. So,
that's funny, man. No, you gotta love it, baby.
Yeah.
it does. I kept you guys long enough. Let's get
Oh, you're good, man.
If you guys want to come back,
Always, man.
Yeah,
Always. We'd love to come back.
Yeah.
I definitely would like to hear. Well, I'll see you in August. I'll hear about, and then see you in June. So I'll
Well,
know how Crescent goes because I almost said, "Let me know how Crescent goes."
you're good. Well, yeah, you let me know how it goes too. Let me know when I see you.
I don't know. I wasn't even drinking yet today, but I'll tell you, my wife just keeps me in the dark. I'm like a mushroom. She's kept me in the dark.
Hey, Lord knows. I know between Gwen being organized, Lindsay being organized, I'm just like, sometimes I come through the door, I'm like, "What are we doing today?" I'm like, I don't even know.
I bought it's this bad. I bought it's called Skylight. It's a calendar that you can hook up her calendars to. So I know like where our Bigfoot festivals are going to be. I hear you. I have it on the side of the refrigerator when she's working because it's like between her shifts because she used to work Thursday to Wednesday and now it's all over. So she would work Thursday to Wednesday and have Thursday to Wednesday off, like 7 days on, 7 days off.
I hear you.
And now it's like all over the board. Like she's on a 24 today. She's off Wednesday. She's on a 24 on Thursday. It's like I can't keep up with it.
She's calendar. It's on the fridge. She has one downstairs. She has to do like I'm terrible at technology. I'll do any paranormal piece of equipment you want though. And it's like she has to like share stuff with me on the phone. And even when she shares it, I'm like, "How do you open the share?" You know, but yeah, absolutely. I get it, man. They hold us together. They're super women.
Yeah. Or she makes me think I know at least Gwen does make me feel like I'm like losing my mind because she'll be like, "I told you." I'm like, "You didn't tell me." "Yes, I did." And she's like, "I'm not going to argue with you." I'm like, I'm like, "Seriously, I know."
We both do it. We're like, "I've told you." Or like, "I told you." Or like, "Hey." And then realistically, we just come to agreement. So I'm like, "You probably did, but we're too damn busy."
Yeah.
So,
good reason.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, everybody, Stacy and everybody, Dave, Lester, everybody. Hey, thanks for joining us. Check us out on March 24th with Vivian Powell. And like I said, anybody who has a cryptid or paranormal group that want to get on here, anything, you got to festival coming up, a book coming
Come
out.
on and join. Share the love.
Yes, we're looking because I'm gonna do, if I don't have a guest, I'm just gonna call it open forum where people could log in, do questions, and then maybe I could send that link out to them if they want to
do that, man. Oh my, Q&As are the best.
Yeah.
You really find out who people are at a Q&A.
I'd like to invite that Mark back on who said about the stupid tattoo. Shut up with the stupid tattoos, and I'd like to see him online.
I'll wear my tank top.
Yeah, I won't wear a shirt because I got my big family.
Absolutely, sure, no problem.
I have this little scar right here from a motorcycle accident at the end of my driveway where my shoulder went. So I wanted to get it covered up. Well, that little scar is covered up by my family crest that takes up all of this.
Nice, brother. Nice, man. I just found mine, which was awesome. That's so cool.
I would be more than happy to go shirtless for you.
Yeah.
I mean, I got man boobs and they're hairy. What more do you want?
Hey, dude, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I'll wear a pasty on this one because this one's surrounded.
There you go. No, I absolutely embrace my chesticles with no shame. So.
All right. Well, I kept you.
You're good, brother. I appreciate you. This was fun.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here and get your night on. And I want you guys to come back.
This has been a CARC Universal production.
Rock and roll, brother.
All right. Let's see. There we go. We ended.